All right, good morning, chat. What's going on? Yeah, I wasn't. Well, I said I wasn't gonna stream today because I thought the content creator tournament was yesterday, so I wasn't gonna stream today. But then I guess I got it wrong, and it was today, so I didn't stream yesterday. I was gonna make an announcement in the Discord, but I forgot to. Yeah, content creator showcase tournament coming up. Soon. First round starting in like 5 minutes. I think it's 5 rounds of Swiss into top 8 best of 1. So it could be a short tournament. Could be a short tournament. We'll see. We'll see. How am I feeling for Worlds? Fine. Yeah, I'm not sure who all is playing in the tournament. I know Charles is playing. But honestly, besides Charles, I'm not sure. But I am playing Festival Lead. Gonna play the same 60 that I ran the Doom tournament. Didn't really come to too many conclusions post tournament on things to adjust. We're just gonna run it back. That's the only thing that I feel from playing in the Doom tournament is that I am my confidence in bug catching set, it just keeps going up. That's about it though. And my confidence in the bug catching set is on the rise. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for after the tournament as well. We'll have to see. Probably stream for some amount of time after the tournament, though. But catching do slap? It does kind of slap, yeah. Grab some homies. Azul from the UK. Do I have a favorite all-time set? No, not really. Or the partner Grookey? A KO's Baby Manetric if they don't have a... Oh, I have Tool Scrapper. Yeah, KO's Baby Manetric with 2 energy. I go with a split. Actually, should probably be like a 3-1 split. Actually, should it just be the full, like... Why do I even need this guy? I'm all in. I'm all in. And I got to update my deck list. No, I would not say Baby Manetric is popular, but you got to be able to you got to be able to kill it in case it pops up. Any idea why my imports won't work when copying to the game at all? I mean, where are you getting your import from? Where do you get the other Grookies? Codes. The AI stream summary. I have to disable it, I think. I was going to disable it before the stream today, but I forgot to. Hold up, I can disable it right now. I have no idea where to disable it, though. I don't know where I turn it off. All right, here, I'll find it. Setting stream. Okay, it's supposed to be like here. In-stream summary. Show viewers a short text summary of what's happened so far when they join an ongoing stream. Summaries are auto-generated and may contain mistakes. Turn it off. All right, I did it. Let's go. Okay, our first round is up. We're up against Raging Bolt. Oh no, with the Iron Crown. Not again. That's what I lost to. Is this the deck I lost to in cut yesterday? Or in the Doom tournament, whatever? I think so. Maybe we need to get the Shaman back in there for some extra bench protection. This season, I was the lowest ranked player in the entire world, dead last. 59,682. If I make Worlds next season, will you take me out to dinner? No. All right, chat, here we go. Round one. Round one, best of one, up against Raging Bolt with Iron Crown and Teal Mask or Wellspring Mask over Pod. There's also Teal Mask in there, I guess, but talk to y'all after the round. All right, going first is a big deal. I mean, chance that they get off a turn one attack is not very likely, so but it could happen. Wait, isn't that what happened in one of the games? Did I get like turn one water pond or something? I mean, they opened it, but opening it doesn't really... I mean, it does increase the odds of them getting there, I guess, by a little bit. Diplin prize, not good. I think it's just these two, and then I hold Ultra Ball for a Diplin. I just have to hope they don't have a turn one attack with this thing. If they have a turn one attack with the Iron Crown, I guess I just lose, right? Be like that. It'd be like that. Okay. Yeah, this guy is also annoying. Dude, this list has so many annoying Pokemon. Why are they sacking this, though? That seems weird. I do play the power, the big grass energy gets around that guy, though. All right. I might Ultra Ball away. Scrapper's no good in the matchup, right? I really want to play this Ultra Ball to evolve to this guy. I'm not going to play for an attack because I don't know if I'll actually get there. I was thinking about Ultra Ball anyway, Scrapper, Gladion. I think it's probably good. I think I only need one Gladion this game, if any. Grab Diplin, because protecting the Applin from this is really important. Bench Goldeen, then play Lily. But I don't play either of these, I don't think. I could Brave Bangle the Diplin, actually. No, because if I attack into this, I would need a Brave Bangle to attack into this. They only do 60. All right, maybe the Brave Angle is pretty safe here, actually. I'm gonna go and throw it down. One less piece I would need. I could reasonably draw well enough to actually take the knockout here. Screen. I think I can secret box away this. I play on fair stamp, right? Yeah. And I could grab... Oh, I get an item card, so I could have done that differently, actually. I could have given up the Buddy Poffin and got a Buddy Poffin. Lily. Well, no, maybe I go for a switch card so someone doesn't get like boss plus unfair stamped. Yeah, I actually messed that up. This. Yeah, I get an item card here. So I could have kept like boss or switch. Oh, shoot. I could have kept switch and gotten rid of Poffin, gotten Poffin. I like forgot I was getting an item card. I was like tunnel vision on the other good cards I'm getting. Okay, cool. A little bit of a throw. Maybe we should bug catching set to go with it. Sure. Then this first. Rookie Applin, then play the bug catching set. I actually need to put a stadium in play here. I'm just gonna knock out the... I could like get an extra... Oh, I could get a free hit though. Getting a free hit to set up for my next knockout through boss might be worth it, actually. I want the free hit. Do I want the free hit? 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 I don't know. It's a pretty good free hit. I'm gonna take it. Sets up either of these things to be boss KO next turn without a bangle, so I feel like it's a pretty good freebie. My last prize card was bug catching set. Okay. But yeah, I should have kept probably the switch, because then I wouldn't have to have grabbed Kieran. I could have grabbed a Lily, so I have the option of using Lily this turn. So when I played the secret box there, I just was blanking on the item card. I was like, oh, I get... I get the air balloon for the retreat, so I can get rid of this. I get so much excess here. Did I even need to secret box there? I didn't even need to secret box there, I guess. I actually tunnel visioned on the stadium, right? Because I had switched, so I could have just switched into Diplin. Yeah, I actually just tunnel visioned on that in general. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, I just like full tunnel vision. I could have just gone switch into Diplin. Buddy Poffin. Yeah, I could have just held the secret box. What the fuck? Okay, that was the better play, was just hold the secret box. I got the switch card. Switch, and then Buddy Poffin, and then Pokepad. Oh yeah, I was just literally trolled that first turn. Really bad. Do they even play 2 fighting? They do, okay. Oh yeah, because it's Raging Bolt. Yeah. This list is so insanely teched for this matchup. We're still in a really good spot. Oh yeah, we're in like an extremely good spot. Only do 60 damage. I just knock him out with Do the Wave. Oh, I could put the energy on the... Oh, no, because I'm gonna have 60 damage. Why'd they do 80? Oh, this increases its damage by 20. Whoa, my mind is blown, dude. I didn't realize they had that kind of lineup. Whoa, that's insane. Yeah, should still be a pretty straightforward game from here, though, for us. It's wacky. Oh no, actually I messed this up because I need to get the growing grass energy specifically. This could have been a Lily. Oh my gosh, I could have played this game so much cleaner. Yeah, I just tunnel vision. I tunnel vision on needing the stadium. So like I have the secret box. So I need the stadium, so I may as well secret box first. But I didn't need the stadium. I could have just like not stadiumed this turn and just punched the thing and not put extra damage on the bench, and that would have been fine. Would have been a fine turn. So I need growing grass plus brave bangle, right? I go knockout. Sure. I don't want to burn this because like if I get unfair stamped here, I don't want this in my deck anymore, right? I don't know. Seems fine. Once again, the growing grass coming in clutch. That single growing grass energy. You just need one. You just need. Oh, I could Kieran actually instead. But then I lose my mobility card in hand, which is not good, right? Then they could just go boss with wacky, make things awkward. Yeah, it's better just like to put the bangle in play. Yeah, this thing is just really good against us, to be honest. Yeah, it's best to preserve the Kieran for sure. Guy's obnoxious. I guess there's maybe an argument that it's better to KO the Iron Crown here. They do play 2 Night Stretcher. They do play 2 Night Stretcher. But like it would be like one more piece they would need to set up a combo play this. Well, no, to set it up this turn they would need Crispin. Their best play. Oh, they just lost the game. Okay. Wait. Did it not let me attack twice? Did I miss something? Wait, should I not be able to attack twice? Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Use do the wave. 130 damage because of grass weakness. 130 more damage because of grass weakness. Was knocked out. I took 8 damage counters. I took 2 prize cards. And it just canceled my potential for. Is that part of this thing's attack? This has got to be a bug, right? I'm not. Am I missing something? I'll look at chat after the game and see if I'm missing something. I feel like I'm not missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I think we should have taken the Diplin off the bug catching set. Is that what I had the Diplin there, right? Because how do I win the game this turn? I can go Air Balloon plus Diplin. Oh, they don't have a stadium, so Air Balloon plus Diplin gets me there. And I believe I have second Air Balloon left. If I don't, then things could get weird. Let's find out. Air Balloon, Diplin. But I should have just taken the Diplin. So I could just push this and I wouldn't need an Air Balloon. Air Balloon. Yeah, I could have played this game way better. First game of the day, you know, first game of the day, we still got the dub. Locking in. Not bugged twice. Yeah, did I miss something there? Or is it just bugged? Yeah, why did it... It must be because of the attack, right? Because of the... It's just a bug based on the iron... What's it called? Just makes you, like, miss the second attack, I guess? Seems like your opponent knew. Maybe because it was. I mean, maybe they did. It was weird that they sent that thing up, right? Because I just literally win. I don't know. It was weird. $150 tournament. I don't know. I might play in it. Probably not. Probably not. Or maybe I'll play in it, but I'll take a break after this tournament and go do other stuff, and then I'll come back and play in it. It's because of that interaction, then it wouldn't have happened to them in the first time. Oh, true. It didn't happen the first time around. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, I felt like he was throwing the Iron Crown to just concede. Yeah, because I literally attacked that. I did that. I attacked into it. No. The first time I attacked into the Iron Boulder, they didn't attack. Yeah, no. It's because of the attack of the Iron Boulder that the things got weird. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's weird. New anti-Apple meta? I guess. Best advice for when RNG is kicking you in the butt? I mean, just keep playing to find the optimal play. A good reminder is RNG is not kicking you in the butt as much as you think it is. You're just making mistakes. You're still making mistakes. Yeah, that's probably the best advice is, yeah, RNG is not kicking you in the butt as much as you think it is. You're just throwing. You don't have game of the turn earlier with Gladion? I don't know. Could I have gotten my hand to 0? I don't know if I could have. I was already down my secret box. It's possible. Play more and you will see RNG become less of an issue. That's actually not true. The better you get at the game, the more RNG becomes the determining factor. But like, it's not worth like thinking about. Like once you're good enough at the game, you'll have a deep enough understanding of the game where it's like RNG becomes less relevant to like, you care like less about RNG. I feel like most of the time, not all the time, but you appreciate the 5 sub there. Vetistus? Mega. You think Mega Golurk will be good in Zam? No, probably not. Do you actually believe this deck has a chance for Worlds? I mean, I think that actually, I'm not going to Worlds. I don't care. I mean, I think that deck seems okay. That's it. The deck seems pretty good. That's for the Worlds players to figure out. That's for the Worlds players to be testing right now and figure out. I'm not trying to make predictions on Worlds. I do not give a fuck about Worlds. Not in that sense. I don't give a fuck about Worlds in that sense. I'm excited to like watch the competition and watch what the Worlds players come up with to play. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be a spectator of the event. But I don't like trying to predict stuff in general. Whether it be Pokemon or anything else. Maybe that's why gambling doesn't interest you much. I mean, if you play one game and you have bad RNG in that game, it feels worse. So playing more games will give you the true expected value of your deck. Sure. I hope they're playing more than one game, though. This is the format for Worlds, yeah. We're playing this format. Don't you already day 2 at Worlds? True, that is true. Maybe if they rotated after Worlds, I'd be more invested to see the meta at Worlds specifically. Possibly, yeah. Will there be a World stream? No. It's actually the one event. It's weird that this is the one event of the year that they just don't stream. It's like the biggest event. They choose not. They don't stream the Worlds to keep everything as competitively equal as possible. No streams. They just like send out pigeons from the venue with like you know, a little note on their leg. The rest of the world, so we can keep up with updates, but no streams, nothing live like in the venue. We get the pigeon. Pigeon updates. Like when you enter the venue, everyone puts their phone. They take everyone's phones when you get into the venue and everything. That's where birds are from. Yeah, Pokemon invented birds to spread the information of the World Championships. I think end of year rotation makes more sense than mid-season or directly after Worlds, like in the past. I mean, why? Why end of year? It's like kind of arbitrary. Like there's points in the Pokemon TCG that like actually exist. Like beginning of the season, end of the season. End of year has nothing to do with the Pokemon TCG season. It's the end of the year. Although I will say Japan's rotation is effectively an end of year rotation because their rotation happens like 2 weeks into January. So the reason our rotation is yeah, Japan. The rotation for Japan happens at the end of their year because it happens like 2 weeks into January. But for us, it happens 3 months later because everything happens 3 months later. So Japan actually rotates at the end of the year, basically, already. But rotating at the end of the year seems kind of arbitrary. Like, what is the significance of that? Chip gave you the insight on a bird conspiracy. Too many crayons. Give you the insight on the bird conspiracy. Oh, you mean for Worlds? No, Chip has not leaked anything. I mean, obviously, there's no way he would be able to. We'd probably never hear from him ever again. Is there anything I'd change in Pokemon or rules? Not really, no. I'm pretty content with most things. Would you like to see a new mechanic or return of an old one? I do not care. Whatever they give us is what we get. I'm not paid to design the game. No, it's TPCI. Nintendo is suing us for using birds. I feel like rotating directly after Worlds would be cool because then it's like, I agree, Baked Beans. They used to do that as well. I don't know if Japan's rotation was after Worlds, but our rotation used to be after Worlds. But then we'd be playing like fake formats essentially, which I think is worse. We'd be playing formats that don't actually never existed in Japan, which I think is worse than not. I think that's worse than just waiting and playing real format, playing the correct formats. Like the game is designed around what Japan plays. We should probably be playing what Japan plays. But if like if everything was correctly lined up to rotate after Worlds, I think that to me that's the coolest way to rotate for sure. New season, new rotation, new set drops. Everything is fresh going to the new season. We get to see like a more comprehensive conclusion of the previous block before rotation happens and it concludes at Worlds. But we should, like, it's correct for us to, we should copy Japan first. So we have to convince Japan to rotate before Worlds. And then we need our set releases to line up pretty close with Japan's. And then we also rotate, or not before Worlds, after Worlds. And then we also rotate after Worlds. So we need Japan to rotate after Worlds. Or like if it's going to be desynced a bit, I guess Japan could rotate before Worlds and we could rotate after Worlds and it'd be basically the same thing. Hit up Japan and move Worlds to January? No, I think they want Worlds in the summer. I think that's like, yeah, I don't think we're ever moving Worlds to January. I think Worlds will always be in the summer. But doesn't mean we can't move. We can move rotation. Like, we can, all this is arbitrary. We can move it wherever we want. Like, I think Shaman is a good add into this deck. No, if I thought it was, it would be in the deck. If we get everything synced to drop at the same time in both regions, that'd be great. It would be, yeah. January World seems very bad. Yeah, January Worlds is definitely a bad idea. But we can move rotation to after Worlds still. 30 celebration set is dropping in the both regions at the same time. Why can't we do that with everything? I don't know. I have no clue. Not sure. Not sure why. All right, all the matches finished. Next round's coming up. Imagine January Worlds in Australia though. It's like 100 degrees. True. I guess if we're going to Australia, sure, why not? Festival lead, do you want to go first or second? First. There might be some matches where you want to go second. I don't know if they are, though. So you almost never play the special art cards like that Grookey. Is that a preference thing? Yeah, I prefer min rarity cards. Professor Lee, do you want to go? Oh, no. Is the new first partner Grookey the optimal one? I think so. At least as a 2 of. I'm just rocking 4 to rock 4. 2 to 4. If I go to Australia and it's cold, I better get a refund. Bro, it's a little chilly when I went in May. Dude, I completely forgot that they have a different seasonal schedule than us. So it was like May. I was like, oh, it's going to be warm there. And I just didn't bring any like pants or anything. I brought like 1 pair of pants. I didn't bring a jacket. I had to buy a kangaroo hoodie at a market. Okay, we hit Pulp Blaziken. Pulp Blazin'. It wasn't that cold. It was just like a little chilly. But it would have been good if I had brought some slightly warmer clothes. Would have been optimal. Second with Fleed versus Metagross? I don't think so. I think you still go first. Because they need very little on a second turn to actually take a knockout and start the prize race. So I think they still go first. Even if they're playing like a trolley build. I think it's still a go first situation. Relicanth is the play for Worlds 100%. Yeah. Broken deck. Everyone should play Relicanth at Worlds. Yeah, I mean if you can't you can't beat it unless you're playing the mirror match, so. Gotta play the Relicanth, surely. You cannot play fossil cards under item lock. All right, round 2, Pulp Blaziken. Double Monkey, double Watchtower. Yeah, nothing crazy. They do play a Chi-Yu, but it's not the anti-festival lead Chi-Yu. All right, chat. Talk to y'all after the tournament. All right. I mean, we want to go first in this matchup, but this is a pretty good hand for going second, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, the turn 2 cruel arrow. Not chill. That's not very chill. I'm like tempted to well, I'll attach to the active probably for sure. I'm tempted to put a Festival Grounds in play, but I said I don't know if I prize one, so that would be pretty bad if I prize one, obviously. Basics? Ooh. Double basics. Relor. Applin Grookey. Why am I thinking I don't want to bench this Applin? I want to be able to bench second Relor. No, that's probably fine to just throw this down. Alright, let's see what happens from here. Still have no idea if I prize the stadium. If they just retreat to Badoo here, I kind of do want to put the stadium in play because I want to force him to put the Fez up and then just not attack it, right? Theoretically, if I don't prize a stadium, I always beat them out in the stadium more. And I want them to have like a more awkward Pokemon in their active, for sure. So like here, if they go retreat, I mean, kind of if they retreat to anything, I think I'm going to throw it in the stadium. Because yeah, I just want to make things awkward. Brave Bang will only make its way into play if I'm KOing the Fez, obviously, but a 2-prize turn this turn would be pretty good. Like KO on Fez here would be pretty nice. Isn't the chance that they can get the Fez added? Because I don't think they play the air balloon. No, they don't. So it's an unfair stamp build. Oh, so they just like have to sack it. That's even better. Ooh, nice top deck. To check my prize cards now. Rapture's here, thank goodness. That was like the one I was a little bit worried about. Ooh, I priced 2 Thwackies, but I am about to get 2 prize cards, so it's not a huge deal. Also prized a Diplin. Goldeen and Seaking are here, which are good in this matchup. Second Bangle, nice. I didn't prize the stadium. That's an important part. That's an important part. A lot of Pokemon Search in the deck. What else did I prize? Sacred Ash is in hand, right? Yeah. Lily. Check the supporters. Lily. Prize a Lily. Kieran's in hand. Boss. Prize a Boss. Gladion Secret Box here. Scrapper's here. Looks like most of the... Oh, Switch is here. That's good. Alright. Perfectly symmetrical board. Also very nice. I just need Rabsca. That's all I really need. Back up Relor. Sure. How good would it be to top deck a Pokepad? Not that good, right? Like I'm thinning out my Pokemon pretty aggressively from the deck. Pokepads are still reasonably strong, actually. Mine's my Seaking. I'm gonna take out Diplin and Rabsca. They're falling off pretty quick. Many Poffins are about as good. Yeah, they're not that strong. Okay. I can evolve this Diplin, right? I'm not trolling. Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure. Oh, I didn't grab a... Oh, shoot. I don't have a mobility card. Uh-oh. That's bad. I could get boss trapped here. Uh-oh. I mean, they wouldn't be able to, like... They have to break the... But yeah, I should have... I could have Ultra Balled away, like, Relor... Plus a Night Stretcher to get one of the Pokemon, and then I could have grabbed Switch, probably. Or actually, in this situation, I would have grabbed Air Balloon. I would have grabbed an Air Balloon, yeah. Or just like grab Secret Box or something. Probably just an Air Balloon. Probably could have just grabbed an Air Balloon. Alright, so we need like a Thwacky here. Oh, sure. Yeah, so I definitely messed that up. I should have... Yeah, I should have done that. One of their best plays here, though, is to like Boss KO Rabsca. Just go Boss KO Rabsca. Jet headbutt. And then go from there. See if they got it like that. Crispin, so no boss, so I'm safe. Oh, but that means they're punching my active, which is like really good for me. Okay. Yeah, that's really good for me, really good for me. I could just Kieran Bangle knockout. I don't want to lose my other Bangle. I think I would like to do a Gladion play here, even though I lose a boss. Oh, they have unfair champ to go with this. Okay. Definitely not out of the realm of possibilities to still execute though. I could just push Diplin. Thwacky for Secret Box. Secret Box for Gladion Stadium. Maybe it's not great. It doesn't feel great. Thwacky for Secret Box. Push Diplin. Thwacky for Secret Box. Then I play Secret Box. Grab Air Balloon. Or I could just leave the Air Balloon in the deck, to be honest. Pokepad gets Thwacky. Thwacky gets the energy. To a top deck. I'll trouble these two for Thwacky. No, it has to be Secret Box. Oh. I get the knockout, but... Do I ever just chill for a turn instead and like just reset up? Do they play red card? Because like my hand would just be dead, and if they just go chicken knockout, I maybe just lose the game. I prize Diplin, Lily something. It could it just be a reset turn? It might just be safer as a reset turn. I can grab Thwacky. Thwacky grab Lily. This goes for Goldeen. Maybe this turn is best used as a reset turn, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of just like going for the reset. I could have got the knockout, but then if I get the knockout, I actually am gambling on my prize cards, which I don't love the idea of, right? It's just like not necessary. They don't play Judge, do they? Oh, they do play Judge, so I could get judged here, but I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. I mean, I could play the Stadium, I guess, because then they have one Stadium left. Oh, I might have my last Stadium in the deck, so they would have to find their last Stadium with limited draw power. They haven't seen that much of their deck. And then I still have my last Stadium as well, so it'll be like one less piece I need if they do have the Judge here. Sure. I'm okay with that. Pass. Pass and chill. I have the switch if they go for like a boss play. Like a boss on a Thwacky or something. I mean, their strongest play here is still probably just Jet Headbutt the Rabska, but... we'll see. Kind of have to put this Brave Bangle in play, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't love that. Yeah, maybe the Stadium was still a mistake. Oh, I'll just give them access to their cat, which gives them access to their Judge. Which is kind of funny, actually. Yeah, maybe I didn't want to give them access to their cat. Maybe that's a good enough reason to not put Festival Grounds in play. Because the chance that they find their... yeah, if they're going to find their Judge, it's likely that the Judge comes from... That is kind of funny, actually. But it's not been worth. Definitely in just like a 100% fine spot, though. Maybe they're going for like some more convoluted play though. Like, well, they can't do that though, because Rapska stops any convolution. Yeah, there's no convoluted play that they can really go for. Oh, they're retreating. Are they gonna KO my Applin with Bite from? That's what they're gonna do here. Bite my Applin. Kind of rude. Oh, they're going into the Blaziken, but now I can go Seeking Knockout. This is just a really bad play, isn't it? I just go Seeking KO. Unfortunately, I'm out of lilies to play this turn. Blaziken Knockout. Or maybe Seeking Knockout's not that good. No, it does seem... No, it seems okay, right? Seeking KO seems okay here for sure. KO. Or should I, what else should I do? I can't KO the... I can KO the Meowth. I can KO the Fez. Boss KO Fez is also a play, though, to remove their draw power. But Boss KO Meowth to win the game is like also... I think it is just Seeking KO. Angle here, Boss KO Fez. I think it's just King KO, yeah. I can go Boom Boom Groove or Seeking. Night Stretcher for Diplin. Boom Boom Groove for Energy. My board can be like King. This gets Energy. I still have my Secret Box. I should keep the Growing Grass Energy, actually. Yeah. Energy. Angle. Night Stretcher Diplin. Bench Grookey. Yeah, seems good. I like the Bite on the Applin more, almost, to be honest. I mean, you know, they kind of have to deal with the... If they don't deal with the Rapska, how do they ever win? Yeah, never mind. It's correct to KO. I guess it's, like, fine for them to... Yeah. This line, actually, the more I think about this line from them, actually makes sense. It gives me, like, the free Seeking value, which is, like, suboptimal, but it's, like, what else are they gonna do? Like, because they need to... If they need to KO Rapska... And then, I guess ideally they would have used a Dracloak, actually, but they didn't have that. If they had Dracloak KO Rabska, if they had a Dragon Headbutt KO, that would have been great. But if they used their Dragapult to take the KO, I guess they could have attacked with Dragapult there and then tried to bet on getting... Oh, they're down both candies, never mind. Bet on getting Candy Dragapult, but they can't do that because they're out of candies. So, yeah, I guess this was their best play. Dragon Headbutt would have been better, but they didn't have that available, so it's not even a thought. And they have to draw into Judge is like not very good here, but Judge or red card to have a chance now. Neither gives them super high chance. They could try and go red card boss trap. They could go for that as well. That's actually a line. Red card boss, so we don't have a mobility card. But we have all of our mobility. I got a switch, a Kieran, double air balloon, and... Oh, the itch! Okay, that is obnoxious. I have to itch for quite a while. I didn't think about getting Itchy Pollen. What can I plate around it, though? Top deck? Air balloon? I didn't think about... I didn't think about playing around Itchy, but there were I exhausted all my Boom Boom Grooves there, right? Like I didn't have an extra Boom Boom Groove to use for whatever. Yeah, I didn't have a free Boom Boom Groove there, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did have a free Boom Boom Groove. I don't think I did, though. I'm pretty sure I did not have a free Boom Boom Groove. Quad Piplup still good this format? No, it is not. New quad has taken over. All right, 2-0 start. 16 minutes left until the next round. This will honestly be a good time for me to go make my breakfast. I'm gonna go make my breakfast real fast, chat. We're currently 2 up. We're 2-0 up in the content creator tournament. We're playing Festival Lead. We just beat something in round 1. What did we beat in round 1? We beat Slotbox in round 1, and then we beat Dragapult in round number 2. Round number 3 will be coming up shortly. Talk to y'all in a minute. Be right back. I'm back. Locked in. We're up again. No, the king, dude, not the slow king. All right. King with the big boy. They do have the mega. Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. That's a pretty bad matchup. I finally have a decent chance of playing Azul, and he's playing a horrible matchup for me, of course. What do you mean, Sims? You literally are favored. What is this bullshit? Is this just preempting in case you dead draw and then lose or something? It's like, yeah, the matchup was terrible. It doesn't matter. You have the Mega Slowbro. Mega Slowbro, and I don't have the Shaman, so literally I can just lose to Kirim, to getting Kirim'd. Gotta do a quick restart. I think whenever it doesn't show like you can immediately challenge the person and it's like grayed out, you just have to do a reset, then it fixes whatever the problem is. Should there be a problem? No, but there's a problem. Cofagrigus? No, no Cofagrigus. But yeah, still pretty bad. All right, chat, talk to you after the match. Yeah, winning the coin flip is going to be a pretty big deal here. Excuse me. Gotta win the coin flip. Gotta win the coin flip. Unlucky. Yikes. And is also dead. Alright, we're probably going next here on this one pretty soon. I mean, I can poke a pad. We can top deck a Lily. The thing is, I can't get, like, my current hand, even if I, like, top deck into a... Like, if I go Pokepad for Grookey, top deck a Thwackey, and out to a Thwackey. You know, evolve, obviously. I'm not getting Relor down turn 1, which means I'm just going to get Kyurem on the following turn. So I pretty much actually... Now, she does only play one Kyurem. So... I could, like, bet on the Kyurem being prized, to be honest. I could just, like, hope the Kyurem is prized. That could be my route here. Hope the Kyurem is prized, so then I'd feel less inclined to go with the Relor. If it was 2 Kyurem, I think I'd actually have to Pokepath for Relor and then hope to top deck Lily specifically. This is already lining up to be, not great. See, I want to go get the Relor. I think I just have to hope the Kyurem is prized. So it's Grookey. Grookey pass. I don't even think I should attach energy, right? It's just Grookey pass. Ever retreat to this? No. Yep. Not good. Not good, chat. Just energy and Cypher. Man, I never used to be too high on like this deck being able to get like a turn 2 Kyurem play, but maybe it's a higher odds than I give it credit for initially. Going first. I mean, it does whiff often. It does whiff more often going first than going second, obviously. I search for energy. Even if the Kyurem is prized here, though, simply KOing my Applin is like pretty bad. Okay, if the Kyurem's not prized, the game is literally over. Let's see. But even if the Kyurem was prized, my active dying is still really, really awful. Oh, was Cypher into the cards? Maybe the Kieran was in the hand, I guess, yeah. Kieran might have just been in the hand. Kieran prize. But even if Kieran's prize, like, it's not that helpful for me. It's not prize, okay. But even if it was, like, I have a Grookey in a pass. Is Kieran 100% mandatory? I feel like you can win more games against Extra Drill if you just run Black Pouch training to kill a Genesect. Yeah, the Kieran's necessary because it's a mobility card. If all you wanted was a damage modifier, you would play Black Belt. The reason you play Kieran, though, is because it's both. So you could play a Black... You could, like, make an argument to play Black Belt alongside a Kieran. Because, yeah, that lineup is really good against Metagross decks. All right, we'll get him next year, chat. We'll get him next year. All right, 2-1, 2-1. Dude, where did I left my phone? Hang on. I want to check the score of... All right, well, we have a decent amount of time before the next round, of course, because... Time for a drilly game. I kind of want to get one... I kind of want to get the Fez back in here. Yeah, I kind of want to get the Fez involved again. I either need to cut... I need to cut one of these. But the Brock's hadn't been so good. I actually lean towards cutting this. You appreciate 35 months there, Yafadi. But maybe that's not correct. This is fine, but I agree, T-Swizz, but I have this, so this like fills the same role for most of the time. The Fez is definitely less necessary because I play this. If you don't play this, you need to play Fez for sure, but having this in the deck makes it, because it does like the same thing. I kind of want both. It's probably cut a Brox, to be honest. Petrels are just too important. Petrels are too important. To be honest, when I play Extra Drill, I thought Trolley was the best way, but the more I play with the Cape, I started to like that build more. I mean, I think the way to think about it, I actually think is like the Trolley build is actually the better way to play the deck. But between Pult choosing second and item locking you, and then this is alternate account, and then needing the extra HP, I think the Cape's better. Like the Trolley build is probably like neutrally the better way to play the deck. The metagame dictates what we should include in our deck. I do not play in local tournaments very often, no. No. Can't cut this guy. He's the MVP. Cutting Drillbur is crazy talk. That's actually really annoying. Annoying enough to the point where I think I actually go get my Gravity Mountain. I might get Itchy Pollen here, so I should just do this for petrol. And they could actually KO Lone Drillbur next turn if I don't get another Drillbur, so I have to go like this, I think. Which means I lose access to a Skarmory or a Fez play next turn, but... Oh, maybe I still could have gone it, actually, because I could just snipe Lone Dreepy, right? Like, if my opponent goes KO Drillbur... Oh, I could have grabbed Fez there, or kept the Venture Zone for Skarmory. I could have grabbed... I should have grabbed Fez, probably. They're not going to risk this in the active here, right? They're not going to risk Lone Dracloak in the active to KO my Drillbur. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I messed that up. I think we're still in a good spot, but definitely a misplay. Yeah. It's a mistake. I get it. But actually, I can only get 2 evolutions here. Yeah, I should have left the bench space open. If I hit 2 here, then I could have Air Balloon retreated, and I hit 0. All right, sick. I'm gonna show off the catcher. Oh, true, yeah. Completely forgot about this. Damn it. Probably attach to the bench, evolve the bench, pass. I guess I wasn't really doing anything anyways. Would have been very sick. Yeah, the catcher would have been sick. Very cool. What am I uses Flutter Mane on that list as well? Bro wrecked me with Flutter and the active plus Hero's Cape in the on the Flutter. I mean, that's not really like super relevant in my opinion. A Hero's Cape on a Excadrill plus like a Ice Cream or 2 already beats Flexible Lead. Jeez, excuse me. Yeah, I personally think Flutter Mane would be a I think Flutter Mane would be a bad inclusion in the deck. You should always just play more Jumbo Ice Creams, I think. I should be paying attention to the other cards in the deck, but I'm not. I also have a Tool Scrapper in here, which is like a questionable inclusion right now as well. Not sure about that. Yeah, I think Flutter Mane is bad in the deck. If you're already playing Hero's Cape. Actually, Flutter Mane's probably bad in the deck if you don't play Hero's Cape as well. You always should just play more Jumbo Ice Cream, because it's a more neutral card that effectively does the same thing for the matchup. Like, Jumbo Ice Cream is already really, really scary for them to deal with, so just playing more of them is usually good enough. It's a good call for Worlds. I don't know. I'm not going to Worlds, so I don't have to think about it. My bad. I'm not playing at Worlds. Are you happy, Tyler? Does that make you happy? Wait, could they win next turn? I like run the numbers. I think you can just leave this one in the active and then evolve this Matang, right? Or am I trolling? Like bang bang. Energy left because they could go Customer Pop here, Boss this, 6 here, Monkey Dory Dark. So if I just evolve this and then go like this, the game should be over. Wait, no, it's not true. They just go, well, they have to go like Pult, Pult, Pult. They could triple Pult me, actually. I can't beat a triple Pult. Well, no, I can maybe beat it. Well, it'll be annoying. I'm gonna see if they can do it. They should be able to do it, though. Can't they just go like Pult? Which just does not seem like a good play, though. I don't know. I'd have to pop and it'd be even. I mean, maybe. I don't know what you're saying. It is possible, though. Oh, my own Gravity Mountain is like slightly working against me here. But I could go attack with Metagross Knockout if they don't actually deal with it. They're also in a situation where they have to go Rosa Crispin or Crispa Rosen. Rosa Crispin or Crispin Rosa. They say Crispa? So now if they don't bump my stadium. 6. They don't bump my stadium, I can go push Metagross and Knockout. Okay, but they bump my stadium. But now this thing has more HP. You don't have time to get Monkey Dory involved anyways. Oh shit, can't forget out the Crushies though. Maybe we can actually, hold up. Sure, it's fine. Ooh. Did not draw any options, huh? Extra top 3 decks after Dragon Ball rotation? Rotation question. All right, see you in 24 hours. And now I just knock out the active. If they... is there an out for them? I'm trying to come up with an out for them. They could put 6 on Metagross, but they can't boss and Rosa in the same turn. The only play I can come up with them involves boss and Rosa in the same turn. They're gonna have to like boss my Genesect plus red card, trap it for a turn. Yeah, they have to like boss trap my Genesect for a turn. That's like the play, I believe. Okay, let me think. They have 3 prize cards left. The only way they could attack next turn would be Crispin or Rosa, which means they can't boss. I'm knocking out this. They can't KO my active. So their only play is red card plus boss trap something. So if I go like this, grabbing this would be fine technically, right? Maybe I could create a new loss condition. If I go like this for petrol for recycler, I play recycler. Even if I get red carded, I should have enough energy in my deck where I can retreat basically everything, right? I could even like start to attach energy to everything. What does this have? 3 retreat cost? I guess like start to cycle closer to my energy. Like 1 here. Just make it equal across the board. So I'm just 1 energy away from winning the game. 1 energy on the bottom of the deck, in the bottom, and there's like how many dead cards? Yeah, it's like this is like guaranteed win, right? I think it's a guaranteed win. Why not Cape Gen? Because Caping Gen doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, Caping Gen does it like the same thing, right? Well, no, because if I cape the Gen, then the Gen could still get stuck. I have to like do the math. If I cape the Gen, they can still go red card boss it. Attach, Jet Headbutt it for 70. Then next turn, Phantom Dive. And if I still whiff another energy or a way to move it, they can Phantom Dive. I can't Air Balloon it. I don't have enough energy. I only have 2 energy left in my deck at that point, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 3. I only have Double Matang, so I don't know if Double Matang would cycle into it aggressively enough where it would make sense. Well, no, I have the energy. I have the energy to retreat anything, but I don't know how long it'll take me to find the energy. Oh, I forgot they have Crushing Hammer. Maybe I should have just left all the energy in the deck, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have just left all the energy in the deck. I forgot about Crushing Hammer. So preemptively attaching maybe isn't that good, actually. It's better to have the energy in the deck. And I did see them. I knew they played Crushing Hammer as well. I saw a Crushing Hammer at earlier in the game, so I knew they had it in there. Boss. Yeah. Crushy. Oh yeah, I definitely should have left all the energy in the deck because they could Crushing away. Yeah. Well, I'm guaranteed an energy here. I'm pretty sure off of the Matangs, but actually, I don't know if that's true. I'm like pretty confident I'm guaranteed an energy off Double Matang here. Got him. Get him out of here. Incredible message in YouTube chat. I know. I don't know what that is. Some people just like want to be right about something, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna let it rock. If they need to be right about something that bad, we'll just let it rock. I don't know. It's like a slightly passive aggressive. Just popped in. Notice you're wrong. Adios. Oh, Dragon Ball is losing in this format? It's not. Dragon Ball is the best deck in the format. It's the best deck, and it's like the most winning deck. It's the best and most winning deck. Sometimes a deck is the best, but in the current metagame, it's being so hated against that it can't really be played. It's not seen success. It's possible for the best deck to not be successful in a metagame or within metagames in a format. But currently, Dragon Ball is the most popular deck and the most successful deck. How good of a play will it be for Worlds, though? I don't know. Depends how many haters are out there. I don't know, Starbay. Somewhere between 2 and 4. Yeah, somewhere between 2 and 4. Was it interesting this Grookey and the other one? Read this Grookey and then read the other one. what does it do that is different, or how does it apply in the metagame? It KOs baby. This one KOs baby Manectric. One hit KOs baby Manectric. Ask more questions about rotation though. I really enjoy baseless speculation about things that are 4+ sets and 9 months away. One Relor on Scouts, is that okay? I think I would always play 2 Relor. I think I could see playing Shaman on top of playing 2 Relor. Currently don't have a Shaman in my deck though. If you played 1 Relor, 1 Rapscar, 1 Shaman, it wouldn't be terrible. But I think it's worse than playing 2 Relor. But I could see playing 2 Relor and a Shaman. I think Clefairy will be heavily played next year. What is this? That's got to be 24 hours as well. We have some lenience if I think you're trolling, but how does Slowbro Mega help against Festival Lead? Because you have the, if you get hit back, you take a knockout. What is the reason for no Shaman? I gotta find room for other cards. That's it. I would like to play Shaman if I could play more than 60 cards, but where I'm currently at in my testing, I feel like I don't have room for it. I'm not using the 20 damage guaranteed Applin. I mean, this Applin can KO Badoo. That's about it. I really don't have that strong. Yeah, this one on a heads can KO Badoo. I don't ever attack with either of them, so it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. But this one can, like, I don't know why you would play the 20 damage guaranteed one when this one could KO Badoo. KOing Badoo just seems good. I guess getting guaranteed 20 damage against, like, if your opponent opens like, I don't know, what has 220 that's like they would actually leave in their active? I don't even know what that is. What about doing 20 damage to Kangaskhan? Does that matter? They go down to 280? That doesn't even matter, right? 20 plus Bango plus Gladion one-shots Zoroark. Yeah, but so does this, though. We also have Relor. Like, if we're pulling that play off, that means we definitely have, like, set up for the play. This could also KO them with the Slight Intrusion. And some would argue that Slight Intrusion. Wait a second. That doesn't even KO them. 20 plus Bango plus Gladion one-shot. That doesn't even one-shot Zoroark. Wait, no, that's 260. It doesn't even KO Zoroark. This one actually could KO Zoroark. Wait. Oh, your math's just off. But this one actually could KO a Zoroark. But if we're going that far, we could just hit him with that Slight Intrusion. Zoroark has grass weakness. It does have grass weakness, yes. Stray Pult and Pult Nors is an instant loss against Extra Drill? No. It's a matchup. How much damage do you think a major intrusion would do? I mean, if a slight... Is there something in between a slight intrusion and a major intrusion? There should just be like... intrusion, right? There should be slight intrusion... There could be something like between a slight intrusion and an intrusion, right? It could be like slight intrusion, moderate intrusion, intrusion, severe intrusion, major intrusion. So it's like a 5. I think there's like 5 intrusion levels. A light well intrusion. It's probably like 5 different intrusion levels. So if we're looking at 30 damage here, a major intrusion is probably doing like 120 for 1 or something. 110, 120. Respectful intrusion. A respectful intrusion would, like, I don't even know what that would do as an attack. Respectful intrusion. You betrayed being min rarity? No, I didn't. If the only artwork of a card is full art, then you have to play it if you want to play the card. Lawful intrusion, polite intrusion. Oh wait, hang on, this is getting kind of crazy. Ooh, Lucario Togekiss. It is losable. I'll say overall it's favored, but it can go fast. And they can draw multi-prize turn. They have the potential for multi-prize turns. Technically, that is the min rarity of that card. Oh, true. Yeah, it is the min rarity. Yeah, it's not about using cards that aren't full arts or whatever. It's just about playing the lowest rarity artwork of a card. Yeah, it's not about... Yeah. It's not about playing non-full arts or non-gold cards. It's about playing the lowest artwork available of the card. And it just happens to be a alternate or full art or whatever. Azul, are you having fun? No. I was until you made that comment. Now my day's ruined. Thanks for nothing. Oh, they sent me a chat. Hold up. Oh, no, wait. I knew that. All right, chat. Talk to you at the round. I could see them choosing second, to be honest. I could see it. And a mega signal over the fourth ultra ball. I honestly don't hate that. Fuck, I won the coin flip, so I have to choose. I mean, they have pretty high odds of turning off. I mean, let's just go first, right? Yeah, let's just go first. What am I talking about? They do have high odds of a decent. They have decently high odds of a turn one knockout. Actually, they have really high odds of a turn one knockout, but. My hand is living off this bug catching set currently. I have a mulligan and a top deck to work with, so we'll see what happens. Also see what they opened with. Yeah, that's a really good draw. Ooh, the Lunatone start is not good. Definitely want that Soul Rock or Riolu. Alright, Air Balloon is nice. I mean, this thing still needs to get me a Thwacky. Fudge. Is it just double Applin off this? The chances they have the boss KO on it, my Lone Grookey is like basically 0. It's gotta be at least one Applin. Is it Applin Grookey or double Applin though? I'm almost leaning towards Applin Grookey though. I mean, let's just play and see what's prized. I lean towards Applin Grookey because them having boss KO Applin is like slightly more likely, but not by like a ton. Oh shit, I don't have the right deck in my. Prize a Bangle Pilot. No. Prize a Grass. Prize a Grass. Prize an Ultra Ball. I lean towards double Grookey. Let's just go for it. I actually think I actually don't know the math on this, but it could be correct to play the bug catching set first. Because if I play the bug catching set, the thing is it doesn't only get Grookey. I want to maximize or Thwacky. I want to maximize my odds of getting a Thwacky. That's awkward. But now if I play it, like I think it's correct to play the bug catching set preemptively like this. I should Buddy Poffin first because that then increases my odds of it being a Thwacky. But then it's correct to play the bug catching set with before I top deck for turn because if I thin out any grass Pokemon, that increases my odds of top decking Pokepad, Thwacky, Lily, Secret Box. There's a ton of things. There's a ton of things that my odds get increased around, right? So it feels like it's correct to play, even though it doesn't maximize the bug catching set's odds of getting Thwacky. It increases my odds of playing the game. I would have to like do the math. I don't actually know the math. Oh no, do they actually have boss KO Applin? Dude, it's egregious. No shot, no shot, no shot. I don't know why they'd be debating it. You 100% just do it. The only thing I can think of is they're debating. Yeah. What? That is egregious. You kill the apple. Oh my! What is the consideration there? I mean, I always have the knockout on this at the very least. So I always just push this and conserve the air balloon. I play red card and judge for And they get punished! Dude, you love to see the punish. I mean, that's just an egregious play. I don't have anything else to say. I don't think I bench another Grookey here. I'm down to put the air balloon in play. That should be active, obviously. Oh, was there like actually a secret box line? Oh, I should have secret boxed. Oh, I drew it to the secret box anyway. Let's go! I mean, honestly, it's just like further punishment for my opponent for messing up. Like this is fair game. This is fair game. I didn't fully check my prize cards. But I think it's as simple as then I grab Buddy Poffin. Buddy Poffin. Probably just Lily. Going Lily next turn seems reasonable. Stadium Bangle. Do I have the fish? Yeah. Fish Applin. I do have the third Thwacky in here. But the third Grookey might get benched anyways at some point. So. I don't think I actually put the air balloon here yet. I should have secret boxed off that first Boom Boom Groove because I could have got Stadium, Poffin, Lily. And then that sets me up to like getting a double KO here is just so strong. Yeah, I just hold the air balloon here because I could air balloon. No, but I might want to air balloon the Thwacky. The fish is just kind of there as like a safety net more than anything, to be honest. Well, it's like a safety net that I'm gonna probably utilize though. There's that. Yeah, it's like a safety net that I'm probably gonna use. Well, they have to have judge this turn for me to use it. Actually, it's like I only use the push the Goldeen if they judge me. I take it back. It's not that likely. Yeah, the bug catching set math on that first turn is interesting. Obviously, if like my opponent could item lock me, we always play it. But like knowing my opponent can't item lock me makes things interesting. Definitely. Okay, so I can win with Boss here. I can Boss Riolo into Boss Meowth, which is like a more attractive line than going through a Lucario. That's only if I didn't prize a boss, which I'm actually unaware of. I didn't check my prize cards. So I have to check for... Check for that. But yeah, seeking boss KO the Riolu seems fine. It seems like a fine play this turn. And then we just clean up the Meowth on the best turn of the game. Yeah, the boss line is like just super chill. I think I can play out of the hand for the Gladion play if I have to as well, but I prefer not to. Okay, I only have one boss. Hang on, I have to like figure this out. Ultra Ball away, Lily, Grass Energy. Ultra Ball away, Lily, Grass Energy. Attach, bench, evolve, Night Stretcher for Diplin, Air Balloon active. Did I discard a boss earlier in the game? No. Okay. I mean, Gladion into boss also works here, so. Oh no! Oh fuck! This was the Ultra Ball for Seeking. Fuck! I was the Ultra Ball for Seeking and then Night Stretcher for the Diplin. So now I have to Boom Boom Groove. Mess this up because now the Night Stretcher's stuck. It'd be funny if my second Ultra Ball was prized there and I got punished. So now I have to Boom Boom Groove for Ultra Ball. Okay, this is like, it still works. I'm obviously just making myself like work harder though. Yeah, that's bad. I kind of just like wasted the Ultra Ball. So like using Gladion again is like less likely. I could have used the Thwacky after. Yeah, yeah. It's all bad. It's all bad. Don't mind me. Yeah, that was like a super roundabout way of getting here. Yeah, super roundabout. We got there though. We did get there. I do get 3 prize cards. So I have a high chance of getting the boss off the prize cards. But it'd be hard potentially to like utilize another Gladion this turn or this game if I wanted to. Alright, it should be game. Should be game. Eventually. Like they could boss my Thwacky here and it would get stuck, but I should eventually draw out of it, right? It's not too big of a deal. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the bug catching math at the beginning of the game was interesting for sure. Sure. Seems like they didn't have anything else to do anyways. I gotta do something. Boss grass, now I should get Diplin. And even if my second Night Stretcher is prized, then now I can go Sacred Ash plus search out the Diplin to win the game. All right, we got him. Okay, so I don't know. It's 5 rounds into a top 8, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, it's 5 rounds into top 8. Yeah, definitely some mistakes there. Oh yeah, I should have secret boxed as well. Off the Grookey, I should have secret boxed. So you never had game with double boss because you had 4 prizes to take? True, yeah. And if I had 3 prizes, KO and the active wins me the game. Very true, very true. I don't know why Tunnel Vision's on the double boss play. His loss yesterday was to Water Pond and the loss today is to Slowking. Is that not reason enough to put in Shaman? No, that's just being anecdotal. You don't add a card because you... Like, you add it... Like, there couldn't be enough time... You can lose a matchup often enough where you, like... Losing 2 games against 2 decks that can snipe your bench. Oh, I guess one was a match. I used the best out of 3. Losing 2 matches against a deck that can snipe your bench isn't a reason to play Shaman. The reason to play Shaman is because you think it's correct to play Shaman. It's just being anecdotal. You don't want to be anecdotal. At a certain amount of losses, though, you should be able to reasonably come to a conclusion that, I think it's probably correct for me to add the card. But a certain amount of losses with a deck should intuitively lead you to believe that it's correct to add or cut a card. But if your logic is ever, I just lost to 2 decks that Shaman would have helped me with in a row, I'm adding Shaman because like both those matches I can win. Like I can beat Slowking, and I can beat Water Pond decks. You go versus and get Rabsca or get Rabsca before they get to the Water Pond, or just have enough Applins in play where if they Water Pond me, I can still just KO the Water Pond and then get Rabsca later. How do you deal with Cornerstone? This guy plus Gladion plus... Actually, this guy plus Gladion does it. Like, your logic should basically just never be... Like, the thought process you have there, basically, Supreme Boy, is just... Like, you just never don't want to think about the game that way. I assume you're thinking about the game incorrectly because you made the comment you made, but maybe just like using the comment as like, or you're just using that as like evidence, but it's also bad to include a card in a matchup you had an awful hand start. Yeah, unless like to be able to beat the matchup, you need to draw like so insanely above average to ever beat it, then you'd maybe want to consider it. Yeah, GG's juice. Next time KO my Applin. Think about for Alligator this meta? Deck's just not competitive. Not competitive deck. Actually, I maybe should have taken double, like thinking back on it. No, yeah, I maybe should have, because I prized an Applin. So actually, I probably should have taken double Applin off Buddy Poffin, because I had a higher chance of seeing a Grookey off of the bug catching set. But when I played the Buddy Poffin, I hadn't come to the conclusion that I was going to play the bug catching set. I only came to the conclusion I was going to play the bug catching set after I had played the Buddy Poffin. But now, like, thinking back on it, I think it was what I should have done was Buddy Poffin double Applin, because I prize an Applin, so I have a higher chance of getting a Grookey off a bug catching set, so I have a higher chance of having double Applin, double Grookey. Because I was going to play the bug catching set no matter what before my turn ended. For the math that I talked about previously, where it's like, if I can just hit 2 grass things, even if 0 of them are thwacky, then I increase my odds of hitting Pokepad or Ultra Ball or Lily or Secret Box or another bug catching set, or even a thwacky itself. That's like interesting. That's an interesting sequence around bug catching set that I hadn't really like thought too hard about previously until literally that first turn of that game, to be honest. Something y'all can use in the moving forward chat. The optimal way to do this would be to play over 50 games with the card and without, and look at the relative win rates, then pick whichever. No, that's like, I think that's a pretty bad way to do it, to be honest. If you want to figure out if a card works in a matchup, just play the matchup. If you want to figure out how much a card matters in a matchup, literally just play the matchup. Personally, I just feel like it gives me more bug catching targets or something like. But that's just like, that's a bad reason to play a card, Supreme Boy. That's like a bad. Now you're just using bad justification to include Shaman. It's either we want to protect our bench or we don't. If we want to protect our bench that badly, we play the Shaman. If we don't, then we don't. It's not. Now you're just like convoluting the decision around including Shaman. That's why I was like going back to like, you're just thinking about the game incorrectly. You either play the Shaman because we want a basic way to protect our bench from snipe attacks, or we don't care enough about that in the current metagame, and the card we would play over Shaman has higher value. That's the question. That's the question. That's the question that needs to be answered. Do we need aggressive bench protection? That's the only question we ask about Shaman. Do we need aggressive bench protection? If no, we don't play it. If yes, we play it. Well, it's like to a degree. If we need aggressive bench protection, if we think having aggressive bench protection increases our win rate over the other card that would be in the deck. If the answer is no, we don't play it. If the answer is yes, we do play it. And when the alternative is something like a Relor, basically like, if I played Shaman, if I had to cut one card from, oh, actually, if I had to cut one card from this deck to add Shaman, it would probably be a bug catching set, to be honest. That's actually not even true. So the Relor doesn't even factor into that. But if we had a list with 1-1 Rabsca versus 2-1 Rabsca, if we have 2-1 Rabsca, that decreases the likelihood that we would need Shaman in a game. We have a higher chance of getting into Rabsca. And if we go even further and we go to a 2-2 Rabsca, that further decreases the value of Shaman. It's still faster than Rabsca, but the chance that we get Rabsca set up before our opponent is able to take advantage of their bench sniping is higher, which decreases the value of Shaman further. So the more Rabscas we add to the deck, the worse Shaman becomes in the deck. But we could theoretically play a 4-4 Rabsca and Shaman, and that could be correct. So there isn't actually a number of Rabsca we could play that would completely potentially invalidate the inclusion of Shaman. But the more Rabsca we add, the less good Shaman becomes. I probably do not have time for... I was about to run a match on the ladder, but I probably don't have time for that. I'm a Rabsca now. There's Gladion. In my honest opinion, Rabsca now. There's Gladion. This is... easy KO on Pult is not that impactful anymore. As long as you evolve the apples, I mean, you're just wrong. If you don't play Rabsca, your Dragon Pult matchup is like abysmal. If you play Rabsca, it gets pretty close against some of the builds. It obviously matters. I don't even know how it matters that much less, to be honest. The Rabsca is still super important. Like having Gladion makes it matter somewhat less, but. Is there a different card from Relor you would consider cutting to add Shaman? Oh, like I said, yeah. If I really want to add Shaman to this 60, it'd probably be bug catching set. Unless there's like another card. If I came to the determination, I don't think Tool Scrapper is worth it, then I'd cut Tool Scrapper. If I came to the determination, I don't need second Night Stretcher, I'd cut Night Stretcher. I'm pretty sold on Sacred Ash at this point because To beat Excadrill, we basically need Sacred Ash. And it sometimes comes up against Dragapult, but not often. Yeah, I'm not fully sure about the triple recovery card, but so far it seems fine. Yeah, against like Excadrill specifically, I feel like I always need Sacred Ash. But against like Dragapult, like 2 Night Stretchers is like usually enough to win the match. Are we using the Scrapper? Yeah, Hero's Capes. Hero's Capes in Pult and the Drill. And no, that's it. It's just those 2 matchups. Excadrills are running Orthworm to counter Festival Lead. Wait, what? Let me read this. Let me read the worm. Is that the one that like returns damage? How do you spell this thing? Or maybe I just don't own it. Insane, bro. What an insane card. Yo, it's kind of broken though. Some insane tech right there. Oh yeah, also it's good for fans. Oh yeah, the Tool Scrapper is good against fans, and it's good against air balloons on Fluttermanes. Plus Retreat Lock? I mean, yeah, how could you go wrong? We got Retreat Lock, we got Pummeling Payback. The worm is here. But is that better than just like playing Hero's Cape in the deck? And I feel like Hero's Cape already beats them. Well, if they play Tool Scrapper, it doesn't, I guess. Maybe that's the question. Do you think you're going to be up against a Tool Scrapper build or a... If we think the Festival Elites have Tool Scrapper, then Cape isn't necessarily enough. But we still want Cape for Pulp Blaziken. So maybe we play Orthworm. If we really want to tech for Festival League, we play Orthworm and Cape. Well, I'm actually curious. In the last Tournament of Doom... Hey, let me put this in the prize tracker so I can actually check my prize cards efficiently next game. And I don't forget. In the last Tournament of Doom... Festival Lead cards... How many people had Scrapper? 64% were playing Tool Scrapper, so it's a pretty high number. Over 50. It's over 50. Call it 60. We call it 60% of Festival League players are playing the Scrapper. No one really plays the Hero's Cape in Dragapult. Like, it's not a standard, but I feel like it's going to show up at Worlds. We'll see if I'm proven right or wrong about that, I guess, but... Then, like, yeah, the Zams have the handheld fans. Well, sometimes. I just looked at a Zam list with no handheld fans. Maybe no one's playing it anymore. Everyone's got 2 cannon in there now. That one's got a handheld fan. Fluttermanes with air balloons. Excadrill with Hero's Cape. I guess maybe that's the big one, is Excadrill with Hero's Cape at this point. More people are converting over to the Hero's Cape. Okay, this is round 5. I think theoretically we could ID into cut. But maybe we just want to play it out anyways. Three and 1. Oh no, we definitely can't ID into cut at 3 and 1. It looks like all the 3-0s ID'd, and then they're gonna ID again to 302. And then if all the 3-1s ID'd, and my resistance is not that good. I'd currently be 8th seed, but my resistance is considerably better than the next person. But my opponent's resistance sucks, so my opponent has to play it out, so I'm not even going to offer the ID. We're up against Flareon. We're up against Terrabox. HEX, Yveltal. Yuck. Water Pawn. Gross. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, Shaman would be good if playing against my current opponent. Where's my Shaman? Alright, chat, talk to you after the round. Definitely go first matchup as well. I obviously got like the Noctowls and Fan Rotom for Noctowl, whatever. Hopefully no turn 1 Fan Rotom attack though. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that. Man, these slow starts are tough. I might just have to go Pokepad or Goldeen, retreat to Goldeen, pass. And then if they do have turn 1, and they could have turn 1 Fan Rotom attack, Latias start. Yeah, it's got to be Goldeen, retreat to Goldeen, pass. If they KO Goldeen, I can Air Balloon, Nitrogen for Goldeen, retreat back to Goldeen, get Lily, play Lily. That's so egregiously slow, but... And my Goldeen is prize! No! Oh, gosh darn it. Dude, even when you want the Goldeen to be there, it's not there for you. I mean, they have to draw, like, the hard card for them to find here is the Stadium. Like, finding Fan Rotom is easy. Not guaranteed to have a turn 1 attack. Ultra Ball has to get this guy. I think it's just Applin pass. I think I just get Applin and pass. At the very least, if I top deck Lily here. No turn 1 Reller's bad too. If I top deck Lily, then I can go evolve, knock out the Fan Rotom in response. So it's just bench. But then otherwise, I Ultra Ball away the grass plus the top deck, attach Air Balloon, Nitrogen for energy, evolve, attach, retreat, Wacky for Lily, play Lily, get Rellor down, get some more Applins. Maybe attack? I don't even know if we attack there. To play around like their Monkey Dory. They do play a Monkey Dory, so leaving damage in play would be bad. I mean, it's just, dude, gosh darn it, Goldeen. It wasn't in there, right? I'm not trolling. It was just the Sea King. I didn't really check the rest of my prize cards either. They don't play like item lock, do they? No item lock or anything. Yes. Uh-oh. No, not the turn 1 Clefairy attack. No. It's bad. Have to top deck Lily. Or Secret Box. Secret Box would be pretty good here, yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping to not get turn 1 attacked. It's better to get hit by a Clefairy than a Fan Rotom, but getting turn 1 attacked in general is just really, really bad. It's not good. It's not good. How much can I do with this? I could actually play Gladion this turn. And hit him for 100. Like, what do I even do here? I don't even know what I do here. Like, alright, give me this guy back. I guess it's got to be Ultra Ball for another Applin. Boss is really good, like, especially because they have like Meowth and stuff already in play. I guess. I don't know. Pass and pray for a top deck. I was correct to not play around them having a turn 1 attack, but yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate that they did, right? Yeah, I was correct to play around them not having a turn 1 attack, but I mean, it's still winnable here. Top deck Lily, top deck Seeker Box, top deck an out to Thwacky. Let's see it. Not good. Still technically winnable if they don't have much going on, and I top deck this turn. Yeah, it is still technically. If I top deck, I could top deck an out here and win the games though. Okay, technically winnable. Okay, they play Sparkling Crystal, Ultra Ball anyway. Tool Scrapper and Sea King seems fine because I need to keep the switch. Cause I gotta make sure I can stay mobile so they can't do like some boss trap plays. I just need to get like another Buddy Poff in here. Yeah. Golding was never there. All right, winnable. It's winnable. Holy smokes. Have we stabilized? What are my prize cards? It's gonna be good enough. That's a good 2 right there. That is a strong 2 prize cards. No memes. If it's good enough. Oh no. Ah. Okay, okay. No, we can make this work. We can make this work. Oh no. We're only getting 1 prize card here. But I assume they're gonna set up Water Pawn. So that's what we're playing around. To KO the active, I have to burn the switch, right? I have to use I might have to just Secret Box here. I need like Gladion. Yeah, I need a Secret Box because I have to Gladion, right? I could cure him, but I don't want to use my other switch card because I have to like be able to respond to that Yveltal. So I do 100. Oh, if I had the fish would have lined up so well here. That goddamn fish, man. Gosh. All right. So it's got to be Gladion. Turn that up. I think I check bug catching first because it's like likely to give me. Ooh, the Rapsco draw is good. I want like an energy and like a Pokemon though. Oh. No. How bad is that? Do I just lose? That's so bad. I need to play it like that, I guess is the question, right? Fuck, maybe I didn't need to play it like that. Maybe I didn't need to play it like that. I could have just like burned that. Fuck. Maybe I just messed up by playing it. I was like, I wanted +1 card there. I wanted +1 card there to feel confident. Maybe just a throw to begin with, though. Dude, just give me 1 card there, bro. I guess I could have searched the secret box out first, which would increase my odds of hitting something. I only had 4 outs in the deck. Maybe it was like just unreasonable to play it. And I was like, I just want something to. I want some fodder here. But I have to keep the Rabska. But I just have to get like a dead card here. And I gotta go Night Stretcher for energy. Gladion. And then I'm like living off my prize cards. Grab an air balloon, put that in play. Ooh! Okay, so I gotta get a dead card, which is like, I don't know, Buddy Poffin. Seems fine. I have to evolve to Rapsic here so I don't lose to the... I squandered my potential comeback. So it's got to be secret box away, this. And it's got to be Night Stretcher for energy. Air balloon, this. And then the Gladion. Okay. I could have just like I could have had what would I have gotten off this Boom Boom Groove though? I actually don't know what I would have got. I'd have to get a switch card. Yeah, there's like, I guess I always get Kieran. I would have always just grabbed Kieran as the card. Because then I'm drawing 2 prize cards and it could be Goldeen. And then I could, yeah, I didn't get the Goldeen though. Fuck. So I would have had a Kieran in my hand. But I could have Kieran around the clutch at the very least. But they're just going Dark Feather. Yeah, and so now I have to top deck and out to Diplin. So my hand would have been +1 Kieran, right? I would have had plus Kieran in my hand to play around clutch. Or if I knew they were gonna go for the Dark Feather, I could have grabbed a Diplin, I guess. I could have grabbed one of the two. I would have to grab one of the two. I'd have to be like, am I playing around clutch or am I playing around Dark Feather? And then I have to make my choice from there. Alright, top deck Diplin. I can boss a Noctowl and it might get stuck. Boss Noctowl gets stuck. Then I have to top deck and boss again. I have second boss in the deck. I mean, if they actually have energy, they should retreat and win. Nothing I can do about that. Can't KO the active. Boss Noctowl pass. I can't think of a reason to play another card here, so I think I could like have attached to the Appling, because then if they just go like boss something like, yeah, I'd have to make the call there to get Kieran or get Diplin. I don't even know what would be better. Like, do I want to play around clutch because they could immediately go into clutch, or do I play around this thing just attacking KO and my Diplin? That would have to be what I like make my call around there. I guess because I know I had the Golding prize, I probably still would have grabbed Kieran, right? I think I switched because I just discarded my switch, so they would maybe be more inclined. But they know I'm just living off my prize cards. Wait, is the YouTube stream just ending? Dude, why does it do that? It always happens when it's 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream. The YouTube stream is just turning off and on. Dude, it's happening at the same amount of time too. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes into the, yeah. And I'll just end. I think it's because I'm running my vertical stream and my horizontal stream at the same time. And then it's like detecting me. Like I'm running 2 separate streams to YouTube right now, and it's like it's detecting my, it's YouTube has a lot of really good built-in what's it called, detection? They have a lot of very good built-in what is it called? A lot of good built-in copyright protection. Yeah, a lot of good built-in copyright protection. But it's picking up my other stream. It's picking up my other stream